This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has praised the progress of the UAE's Happiness and Positivity program during a meeting yesterday. The ruler of Dubai met 60 happiness and positivity officers from federal and local organizations, as well as a group of school children who participated in a nationwide campaign to draw their vision of happiness and positivity. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed was also accompanied by the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and Deputy Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. During the event, His Highness stated that the stability and welfare of Emirati society is one of the government's top priorities, saying that in the UAE, we believe that people's happiness is a renewable and sustainable asset and an indicator for a positive and coherent society. Her Excellency Uhud Al-Rumi, the Minister of State for Happiness, made a presentation about the campaign behind the National Program for Happiness and Positivity, which outlined that more than 2,000 children participated by drawing what represents happiness to them, and the themes from the drawings will be incorporated into the program logo. Several cabinet members and ministers also attended the meeting on Sunday. After the event, the Crown Prince of Dubai tweeted about meeting 7-year-old Eva Hardy, a British pupil who has lived in Dubai her whole life, stating that every day we grow more proud of the UAE children. His Highness also added that happier and more positive children are capable of making a better future for their countries. The Dubai Media Office has announced that Sunday, October 2nd, will be a public holiday for all federal ministries and entities for Hijri New Year, with official working hours to resume on Monday, October 3rd. The Islamic New Year, which will be the first day of Hijri year 1438, is not usually marked with public celebrations or traditional events. The New Year is instead considered to be a day dedicated to faith, in which Muslims honor the beginning of Islam and reflect on the passage of time according to religious experts. The New Year marks the arrival of the Prophet in Medina after immigrating from Mecca, an occasion that led to the establishment of the first Muslim community based on Islamic teachings. Known as the Hijra, the migration from Mecca to Medina marks the beginning of the Islamic era, or 1HAH, and occurred in 622 AD. The Islamic calendar is made up of 12 lunar months in a year and is 10 to 12 days shorter than the Gregorian year. The Focal Points Network on Women, Peace and Security was recently launched by Spain in partnership with the UAE and the governments of Canada, Chile, Japan and Namibia to promote women's leadership and participation in peace and security processes. The launch was hosted by Minister of Foreign Affairs and Cooperation of Spain, José Manuel García Margallo, at the United Nations. The UAE Minister of State for International Cooperation, Reem bint Ibrahim Al Hashimi, delivered opening remarks reaffirming the UAE's support for women's leadership and their full participation in society, both in times of conflict and of peace. At the launch, ministers from around the world announced their governments would be joining the Focal Points Network, thereby confirming their dedication to implementing the Women, Peace and Security agenda. These ministers and high-level representatives hailed from 14 countries, including Argentina, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Finland, Ireland, Namibia, Norway, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Thailand, the UK, and the US. Egypt became the second Arab country to join the network. The African Union, the European Union, and the North Atlantic Treaty Organization announced their strong support for the network and appointed focal points as well. As part of the UN Women, the focal point is particularly committed to the improvement of the status of women, including in policy formulation and implementation, advocacy for work-life balance, and issues related to formal and informal conditions of employment for women. Details of the 18th Water, Energy, Technology and Environment Exhibition WETEX and the inaugural edition of Dubai Solar Show being held in the first week of October this year have been announced, showcasing the latest in renewable technologies and also featuring the launch of an innovation hall for the first time. During his opening remarks, His Excellency Saeed Mohammed Al-Tayir, the Managing Director and CEO of DIWA Electricity and Water Authority, revealed that WETEX will be held between the 4th and the 6th of October this year at the Dubai World Trade Center and will be the largest ever exhibition of its kind, attracting the participation of over 1,500 exhibitors from 42 countries, including many from the GCC region and Europe. While stating that the exhibition will coincide with the first Dubai Solar Show, which is a key platform for the solar energy sector in the region and beyond, the CEO highlighted that DIWA is planning to encourage the use of renewable energy and increase its share in the energy mix, aiming to provide 75% of Dubai's energy through clean sources by 2050, in line with the Dubai Clean Energy Strategy. As over 40 companies are currently enrolled with DIWA for the implementation of the Shams Dubai initiative, DIWA is hopeful that technologies showcased at the exhibition will help efforts to transform Dubai into a global hub for clean energy and green economy. On the sidelines of WETEX this year, an innovation hall and a number of workshops and seminars will allow students from 14 universities and colleges to collaborate with the big names in the industry and also provide new ideas for innovation.
Today, we attracted more than 42 countries. It's the first time. And also we have a growth of 12% compared to last year, more than 1,900 international companies. It's very clear. I mean, everybody wants to invest in Dubai, and also because of our clear strategy. I mean, by 2050, we're going to have 75% renewable. And today, as you know, that we have a dedicated hall for the solar also, and we have more than 90 companies are participating. It's the first time in this project, in this exhibition.
The Roads and Transport Authority public transport agency is planning to upgrade the performance of 7 public bus routes starting from next Sunday. According to local reports, the move aims to enhance the happiness of bus riders and meet the rising demand for this service in Dubai. The 7 routes to be upgraded include Route 17, starting from Sabha bus station, which would now extend to serve the Dubai Police residential community at Mohisna 4 and several other districts in the area. Route 32C from Satwa bus station to Al Qusais bus station, which would now pass by Al Jafaliya metro station in both inbound and outbound journeys. Route 367 from Etisalat metro station to the International City New Dragon Mart. Route C7 from Abu Hail metro station to Dubai Healthcare City metro station, which would now have shorter service frequency between Union Station and the Dubai Healthcare City station. Route F1 from the Union metro station to Al Baraha, which would now serve main and external bus stops of the Union metro station on Omar bin Al-Khattab Street. Route F10 starting from Rashidiyah metro station heading to Al Warqa, which would now have more frequent bus service to Al Warqa to serve additional districts at Al Warqa 1. RTA officials added that improving these routes is a quick response to the needs of mass transit users and in line with the growing mobility in Dubai following the rapid expansion of public transit means, especially public buses in the Emirate. And in other news, in response to the growing number of cases of drug abuse in the country, Dubai Police has released a new video depicting the impact of using drugs on the individual and their families. Titled A Soul's Tale, the 6-minute video has recently been uploaded on the YouTube channel of Dubai Police, which carries a powerful message that drug use can land one in prison or result in death. The story focuses on 2 cousins, Abu Darham and Hamad, who tragically lose their lives after an overdose. The video aims to tackle the alarming figures of drug abuse in the country as statistics from the Community Development Authority revealed that in 2014, there were around 400 cases of young individuals struggling with drug abuse in Dubai, with experts stating that the figure could rise to over 560 by 2022. A recent report from the United Nations has indicated that the age of initial drug use is getting lower, sometimes as low as 14-year-old school children. Addicts need to go through a 3-phase program, which includes detoxification, rehabilitation, and aftercare. At present, Rashid Hospital and Amal Hospital in Dubai are the only facilities providing treatment and rehabilitation. Experts say that along with a comprehensive treatment approach, education and awareness are vital for overcoming the challenges of drug abuse in the society. And finally, in the bulletin, shoppers in the UAE can soon look forward to an increased level of choice in their fruit and veggies basket, with Greek exporters of popular kiwi fruit holding a promotional event titled Hello Kiwi to educate the local market. With an aim to capitalize on the increasing fruit consumption in the UAE, Greek fruit exporters organized the Hello Kiwi event to meet with senior officials from UAE-based supermarket and hypermarket chains to discuss the possibility of Greek kiwi fruit making their presence in the fruit and vegetable aisles soon. A 2014 UN Comtrade report ranked the UAE as the 16th highest importer of fresh fruit and vegetables from around the world, with around 9.2 billion dirhams worth of fruit and vegetables imported in 2014. Furthermore, a survey conducted by New Zealand's Zespri International showed that kiwi fruit remains a popular choice in the UAE, with 40% of consumers claiming to eat kiwi fruit once a week or more often, and 67% eating once a month or more. While kiwi fruit from New Zealand continues to be a popular product among UAE fruit eaters, there have been incidents of fruit imports banned from certain countries due to high levels of pesticides. Panelists added that all kiwi fruit exported from Greece complies with the EU food safety regulations, adding that kiwi fruit is among the safest fruits in the world. During the discussions, panelists highlighted a number of health benefits of kiwi fruit, including its high fiber content as well as its high vitamin E levels to protect skin from degeneration. According to the speakers, the event seeks to build on the current bilateral trade volumes at 700 million dirhams annually, with Greek producers looking to increase the figure through the agriculture sector, which now exports around 121,000 tons of kiwi fruit annually.
United Arab Emirates is a market of great interest for us, and we would really like to export our kiwis here, as well as other vegetables and fruits. Greece has a traditional in agriculture and has to offer to the world supreme quality products. So we're here to introduce kiwi and ourselves in order to start business relationships with you all. We have another presentation here in Dubai in the end of October, and we will be in the exhibition WOP Dubai as well, representing kiwi producers of Greece. Already some of our cooperatives have a business relationship with importers here, and the goal is to increase the exports to Emirates.
12 agricultural cooperatives have joined their forces, and they try to export and raise awareness on the Greek kiwi. And that's the significance of this program. That apart from individual brands and cooperatives, they all together are here. So this is the brilliance of this project.